Okay, guys, before we get started, I just want to say, man, I started this video. I did my audio recording, left my house because I went to go take care of my mother for a bit. Said I was going to come home and finish up the editing. I get here, I open up my phone, check my YouTube channel, and I see that I finally hit my first 100 subscribers. Guys, I know to some people 100 subscribers isn't a lot, but this means so much to me. I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and to all the future subscribers. You guys are the geek inheritors. This means so much to me. I started this channel the same day that I lost my job of 18 years, but I did not let that bring me down. I turned all that pain and frustration into this. So to see that this is growing and the feedback that I've been getting, it is so phenomenal. Guys, I just want to say thank you. And I'm aiming for 1,000 next, and we're going to be doing giveaways and all this stuff. I love you guys. And man, with that said, hit it. Let's get into it. And then Geek Shall Inherit the podcast. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scoop Dog. Let's talk Batman Brave and the Bold and what it means to the new DCU. And most importantly, why the hell is it taking so long? Now, first and foremost, before we go any further, could you please hit that like and subscribe button, or one or the other? I'm not greedy at all. Whatever you can do is greatly appreciated. Batman Brave and the Bold is going to be to DCU what Superman was to DCU, but on a deeper level. What do I mean by that? Superman's sole purpose wasn't to make $1 billion. It was to restore faith in the DC brand, and it did so. Now imagine, with a character like Batman, you can't have a misstep like Batman versus Superman. No, sir. You cannot make a misstep like that. It has to serve a greater purpose, more than just giving fans another version of Batman. But looking into the comics and looking into the history of the Brave and the Bold series, it started to dawn on me why it is so important that this script, that they take their time with it. I'm pretty sure Andy Muschietti is definitely still locked in, but he is not going to be the writer of it. We don't know who's writing it right now, but James Gunn did state that they are working on the script, but it isn't where it needs to be. And I don't want anyone to get scared and start thinking, oh my god, is this going to be the new Blade? Is Batman going to be the new Blade? Definitely not. The way I look at it, knowing that the history of the Brave and the Bold, which makes sense that they're using this because it has that golden age feel to it. It was written, it goes all the way back to 1955, and it was originally an anthology series that showcased a lot of the older DC characters. They even had a Robin Hood comic, and it was also where they launched Suicide Squad. Now, thinking of how Superman looked, even though it took place in modern times, the look of Metropolis was definitely gave you that golden age feel. So it would make sense that they chose Brave and the Bold to connect to James Gunn's DCU. Now look at some of these covers for the comic books, right? The stories that they went with. Batman pretty much became the face of Brave and the Bold after issue 59. Now they started using him more frequently in these pair-ups because that's what they started to do. It was Batman with Metamorpho, who we also saw in Superman, so that's a connection to the Brave and the Bold. And seeing things like the monsters and creatures that Batman is facing, that would make sense. The Brave and the Bold, the Batman connections, launched stuff like Teen Titans. So you have a lot of things that can spawn off of Brave and the Bold, which makes me really believe that not only is this going to be their amazing introduction to their version of Batman, but just like how James Gunn seamlessly integrated a lot of the characters connected to Superman into that first movie, they have to find a way to connect other characters to Brave and the Bold without them drowning Batman out of the storyline. And I think that's where they're bringing in another writer to do this. And I know there was an interview where where James Gunn had stated that his version of Batman is not going to be no punk. And I think that might be a little shot at Josh Whedon Batman from Justice League. But we're definitely going to get a nice hardcore Batman, but going against otherworldly villains. It's not just going to be the Gotham villains that we see. And a lot of people thought that Andy Muschietti would be out. I think the work that he did on The Flash was fantastic. The movie had its little flaws in terms of CGI, but it was a great story, and I love the way he handled both Batman characters, Michael Keaton's and Ben Affleck's. I actually wanted more of the Ben Affleck version. I love the blue and gray costume, and I love the action scene, even though that and it also was a lot of CGI. It still looked really cool. And I think that's why they're keeping him on board, but bringing in a different writer. And recently he made some comments about still defending the Flash movie, saying that, and I quote, "A lot of people did not see it. But you know how things are. These days people don't see things, but they talk shit about it. And they like to jump on bandwagons." Now, I could agree with him. It's true. A lot of videos that I saw on YouTube was from people who didn't see the movie, but they were commenting on someone else's comment that didn't like the movie. Then when you go in the comments, there's people saying that they're not going to go see this movie. It's a woke this and that. They had opinions of it. And one, if you're not even open to seeing it, why the hell are you commenting on it? So I totally understand where Andy Muschietti is coming from with that comment. I don't know why the backlash against him was so heavy for making that statement. It's the truth. It was probably the people who were making the comments about it that didn't see it, that were affected by, that felt offended by that. But I think that, as long as we know that the movie is going to be coming, that we shouldn't worry. If my theories are right, that this movie is going to be used as another launching pad, not just to introduce their Batman, which something tells me they might pop him into something else. It's going to be a way to give us the other movies that James Gunn was talking about, like, Teen Titans. So that's my take on it. What do you guys think? Are you still excited about Brave and the Bold? Did you like The Flash? And also, if you've read the comics, what was your favorite issue of the Batman comics? Drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Peace.